information.
Time is just about up for San Diego Mayor Bob Filner. Our affiliates are reporting Filner will resign tomorrow as part of a deal that was just worked out. This comes after sexual harassment allegations. 18 women coming forward with accusations that paint Filner as basically a creep. For weeks, he has refused to step down. This 12-year-old Missouri girl's family now has to plan her funeral. Searchers found Adriana Horton's body yesterday. Bobby Bourne is charged with kidnapping her from a park near her home on Monday. He's a handyman who knew Adriana's dad. This afternoon, the suspect is in jail on $1 million bond. No word yet on any additional charges. Kidnapping victim Hannah Anderson speaking out, answering questions surrounding her abduction, starting with those 13 phone calls. The police warrant says Hannah and the man who kidnapped her spoke on the phone about 13 times the day of the kidnapping. Hannah says it's not true. This is from NBC's Today Show.
The phone calls weren't phone calls. They were text because he was picking me up from cheer camp and he didn't know the address or where I was, so I had to tell him the address and tell him that I was going to be in the gym and not in front of the school, just so he knew where to come get me.
And after Hannah's dramatic rescue, many people were surprised at how quickly she logged back onto social media, even taking questions online. This is what she told NBC's Today Show.
I connect to them through Facebook, and Instagram it just helps me grieve, post pictures and to show how I'm feeling. And I'm a teenager, I'm gonna go on it.
But what many of us really want to know now is, how is the teen dealing with the murder of her mother and her brother? She had a hard time talking about little Ethan, just 8 years old.
He had a really big heart, and
really sad. Let me get the Legal Dream Team's reaction to all of this. Kenya, let me begin with you, your reaction to hearing from Hannah.
Well, I have a hard time believing that this was the first time that the aggressor had ever done something to her. He took her out of state and kept her on this wilderness expedition, and I don't know if it's teen naivete or the fact that she's sympathetic toward him, but I think as more information comes out, we'll see that he did some aggressive things toward her to sort of hint that he was starting to be a little too enamored by this teenager.
How about you, Darren?
Well, she may not have been aware of that. There may be some naivete on her part, and I appreciate on the one hand that she's being authentic about, look, I'm a teenager, I share these things on social media, and everybody has to grieve and process things in their own way. And then on the other hand, you can't help but wonder, in this situation where everybody is asking for privacy, whether she's now coming out and doing this, whether that helps keep this unintentionally stoking the flames of public desire to hear more and more.
Yeah. John, how about you? Your reaction to what you heard from Hannah?
It's just awful, and here's a little girl that lost her mom and her brother, and so, you really can't read into what's going on in her mind and the power control that this guy had on her. It was awful.
And she's at the end of the day,
she's a victim.
She's a victim.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yes.
A baby shot in the face while sleeping in his stroller. Hard to even comprehend. But wait, what may be even more disturbing is the calm, emotionless way a witness described this shooting in court today.